Oh, what did you do?
Oh, you know how to record. You're the natural.
She's like milk drunk.
I know. Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah. I want to see what she looks like.
She's got one eye open.
Hey, what are you doing? Yeah.
She's like, listen,
She's chilling.
I just had a great time.
Yeah.
I'm very full.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Hello, everybody.
As you can see in the title, we are here to talk the Courtship. This is the second week for us. This is actually episode 10, though, for this season of the Courtship. We did a little catch-up binge last week. We reacted to episode 9. You can see that in our channel. And now we are reacting to episode 10. Man, that was like a really bad game that had an awesome ending, because looks like right at the end there are Mr. Van down by the river, who always is off and on, says he wouldn't want to live with someone, can't imagine a relationship. He said maybe they could just do some alternating weekends, like a week in the van, and he can visit her in Seattle.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Pulled a Claire. And if you don't know what a Claire is, that's a nice throwback reference to The Bachelor, when Claire went into Juan Pablo's room late night to kind of maybe gain the advantage. And it looks like he slipped in the bed there. And she's been saying a lot of things like a connection like ours is once in a lifetime. Like, she's laying it pretty heavy. Your overall reactions to that and the episode, Brian?
I can't believe that he's still being entertained as a front runner here, because it's just like, how does she let that fly? Like, I don't get it. Like, and like we talked about a pre-show, like I brought up last week about logistics of where you're gonna, like, you want to be with somebody who's a stable job, like lives kind of like near you. Like, obviously all these people from Europe, they're automatically out, and she finally did that today. But they need like a temptation. She needs a Temptation Island video review of like what he said to the guys there, because that's a red flag, 100%. Like, she can just ride with me for a weekend. I was like, that doesn't work, bro.
We don't have a seat. I don't have a second seat belt in the van, but it'll work. But what's funny, Brian, is she literally, what you just said, she said to him, she's like, I always thought I wanted a guy with a stable job, a respectful man, a cool guy, a guy with his stuff together. But you're making me change that. But what's going to end up happening is he's going to dump her, or he's going to ditch her. And then like he'll be the reaffirmation she needs, that she actually does need a solid, normal dude. So this guy in the long term is going to help her, but it's definitely going to blow it up for her again. And I'm just confused why the family isn't more concerned about him.
I agree. Like, they're like, wait, why does the brother not step up here? He was so protective of her, like episode 4 and 5.
Yep.
And then now he's kind of just like in the background. He needs to get on his ass.
I learned something today, Brian. There is something called gentleman's parlor code. You don't break gentleman's parlor code, which is the courtship version of bro code. But I do like that, gentleman's parlor code. And they do call Miles out in this episode, because he was kind of stirring the pot a little bit. And they obviously Lincoln knew that, but I didn't even feel bad for him, because he's an idiot. Like, I mean, how did you feel? I mean, we said Mr. Nazaire was the eliminated suitor this week. I liked him. He was a cool dude, but like, one, he wasn't sweating it at all. Like, he didn't care. He was like, all right, cool.
Right.
But like, this is the thing, like you said, logistics. His life is like, he's like a nightlife promoter, influencer type thing. And it's just not matching up with wanting to be in a relationship type of thing. So how did you feel about his elimination?
I mean, it was just, you knew it was coming. He's like, yeah, I have to work in London, and I can't be remote. And it's like, all right, it's done. I don't care if you like him. It's done. Are you leaving here? Because if you aren't, it's done. So, I mean, it's a long time coming.
It's a shame. I mean, again, cool dude. I mean, he definitely will be all over social media and stuff like that. I'm sure he probably already is, but like especially like in London. But yeah, I mean, overall, I don't really have much more to say about the episode. I am curious to see the reaction of the gentleman's parlor now, because they were already over this dude because of all his BS. And now, like, after he said that, he's just going to go in and what's he going to say? He's like, I wanted to see if it was more than lust. It's like, no, you didn't. Yeah, Come on, bud. No, you didn't.
There's no Captain Kim to call him out this time.
I miss Captain Kim.
I know. I actually liked him. He had a great hair.
I thought Captain Kim was the guy. Like, he was the one. Like, as far as if she legitimately wanted a serious guy, like
Right.
that was the dude. And she kicked him off a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, the greatest name, Captain Kim. Great name.
Superhero.
Same with Mr. Judge. Like it just there's certain names that just like when you say their last name with a Mr. like a what do you call it? Prefix?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so good.
If you like this review, go back. I said we have a review of last week's episode. We're also covering plenty of other things reality TV related as far as active shows. Survivor 42 is active, Temptation Island is active, and The Circle season 4 is active. We do have some retro reviews that we're doing. We're currently doing the first season of The Amazing Race, which is back on Hulu. And we're actually going to, when the season's over, have a former contestant join the show, which is going to be really fun. Maybe for the Where Are They Now, because life is funny that way. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.
See you.